Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make relaxing sounds using GarageBand. If you ever wonder, was it possible to make your own relaxing sounds, I'm here today to save the day. Before you go any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get into the video. First, before you start creating your sound, you must select the track type. For the instance of creating relaxing sounds, you should choose software instrument. In choosing software instrument, you first start with your sound over to the left side. Always pick Soundscape and Event Horizon. That's kind of my go-to when I'm creating my relaxing sounds. And next, what you see I'm doing now is I'm reducing the volume, because sometimes the volume can be a little bit high. For relaxing sounds, you want your volume to be kind of low. Also, here what I'm doing is I'm playing around on the keyboard, trying to feel my sound out, trying to make sure that I like the tempo as well as whether or not I like the rhythm and the sound that I'm creating on the keyboard. So first I'm just playing around with it before I actually start recording my actual sound. So you can listen to it and kind of get a feel, okay, I like that sound, no I don't. Now here I'm reducing the volume to make sure that I like the sound, and once I get an idea of the sound that I like, I hit the record. And so here what I'm doing, I'm recording my keystrokes. I'm recording the sound that I like. And then from here, what do? You just what you're typically doing is you're just recording your keystrokes. You just you're just clicking the keys because of the sound that you like, that you created earlier on. So once you finish with your keystrokes, pretty much what you do, you just stop it. And then what I'm doing now, I'm just playing back my sound to make sure that I like my sound and everything sounds good. And that's pretty much what you're going to do. And then from there is, what I do is I kind of I'll edit my keystroke. And how you go about editing is you click the scissor icon, and then I click on the piano roll. And what the piano roll is, it shows you your actual keystrokes, and you're able to move around your keystrokes. So for instance, maybe when you were on your keyboard and when you were recording your sound, maybe you like the sound, but now after listening to it again, instead of having to actually re-record, you can go in and edit your keystrokes. So now where I'm doing is, okay, I didn't like this keystrokes where it was high at this point. So now I want to reduce the sound of it. So at one point it was high. Now I want to make it a little lower so that it can have this relaxed feel. And so I go and I edit and continue to play around with it until I like the sound of it. And so here I'm just going back, replaying. So it's actually just a repeat process. And then once I like it, I always tend to, now what I'm doing is going to add another track type, which is the glass style. And here what I do is I pretty much repeat the same process that I did with the Event Horizon. I'm just going to mix the two tracks. That's basically what I'm going to do. So I'm doing the same process. I'm filling out how I want the sound to sound, and then I start recording. And you notice here where I didn't start recording at the beginning of the track. I waited till it played a little bit, and then I started doing my keystroke, because I want it to sound different in the beginning. I don't want it to blend exactly the same in the beginning. So what I did was I waited until it started recording, and then I started doing my recording. So from there, I'm gonna do the same process. I'm gonna kind of reduce my keystrokes. I'm gonna reduce the volume also, and just kind of make it more of a little, I won't say a relaxing feel, kind of monotone type of sound, where I don't want it to seem too loud or too low, but kind of like in the middle. And so now what I'm doing, I'm just, again, I'm making sure that my volume sounds good, the mixture of both of the songs sounds good. And then from there, you pretty much just repeat the process, and you can add as many sounds to one track as you want. You can mix and match it however you like, however based upon your preferences, however you like the sound. Normally with my relaxing sounds, I normally keep my tempo at below 70, because below 70 you get more of a relaxed feel. It's kind of real soothing. So you want to keep it down, your tempo fairly low. You can go lower than that. It all depends. And then you continue to reduce your volume also just to get that feel that you like. And so just play around in GarageBand. There's so much you can do. So now once you get your sound, you pretty much you export it. You share it how you want to save it. So to save it, you click share. You save it. You name it however you want. And then make sure you have MP3 selected. And then you export it. And then it processes and it saves it to the location on your drive. So let's get into how I edit. So to edit my sound, once I create my sound and I want to expand my sound or create any type of effects to it, I use Audacity. And Audacity is a free online editing software. You can just download it from your Google site. From Google, and log and you can go with it from there. Sorry. So from here, what I do is I import the previous GarageBand audio that I just created. And what I do from here, what I'm doing is I'm actually wanting to upload to my YouTube channel. So it's only like 17 seconds. And so I want it to be a little bit longer than 17 seconds. So to do that, I'm also going to do some effects. So I'm going to add an effect, my favorite, which is pause stretcher. And what it does is it stretches out my actual sound to where it makes the sound that I want. Just pretty much, it gives me that meditation feel, this soothing relaxation sound that I want. It stretches it. And so what I'm doing here is I'm kind of just previewing the whole different the sound before I actually stretches it out. And so now what I'm doing, I just like to play my sound back to make sure that it sounds good before I make any edits. And so now this is the fun part I enjoy, is actually just cut, copy, paste, and I'm extending my sound. So what I'm doing, I'm copying and pasting, I'm selecting the whole sound, and I'm going to append it to the end. And pretty much what you do here is you kind of repeat this process until you get to the length of the video that you want it to be. So if you want your video to be 3 hours, you'll do this process up until your length is 3 hours. But what I like to do is, even though I append to the end of my track, I like to make sure it's still flowing. I don't want to just append it and it goes up, low, up, low. I still want to make sure that it has a nice flow feel that I want. So what I'm doing here is pretty much the same, repeating the process, making sure everything sounds good. And also in Audacity, there are so many effects that you can play with. It's a wide range of effects and edits that you can really play around with and create sounds in here as well. So, you have fun with it. It's a nice tool. It's free. You can't beat that, and take advantage of it. And also what I'm doing is I'm amplifying, I'm reducing the volume as well in my track. Again, when you think of meditation sounds, they're normally low sounds that are very relaxing, soothing. So you don't want them to be at a high volume. So again, here I am I'm playing it back, making sure it sounds good, making sure everything feels good. And once I get to a place where it feels good and sounds good, I save it. What you're going to do is export it, and you're going to name it, and then you're going to hit save. And I normally just name anything. So from here, the sound that I created here, I'm going to add it in the description down below. So just let you know how the sound, how it came out and how everything sounded. And also along with that, make sure you comment any ideas that you want to see in future videos. And also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my other videos. I have a lot of them, and I've created a lot of them in GarageBand. Thank you.